Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting, and it's Paydirt review time again, and I'm continuing my series where I am going through nothing but Australian Paydirts, trying to find the best ROIs and hopefully a lot of fun, and I'm super excited about this review. This is the review I have been waiting for the most, and that is a bag of Paydirt from LifeWGold. Now this was a 1 gram bag, but I had them add another gram to it, so I am guaranteed 2 grams of gold out of this bag, and I'm pretty excited to go through it. And I am wearing my This Is My Lucky Gold panning shirt because I really want to get some good results out of this bag. Now let's just go to the overhead, but first, here's the description. As you saw, a pretty decent description. It tells you this should be a 400 gram bag, and let's weigh it up. It also tells you that most of the larger material has been removed, and the key to me is that this is dry blown material, which means it has not seen water, which makes me think this stuff's going to be pretty nasty when it does hit some water, but we'll find out. 412 grams, so it is over the 400 stated. Let's open this up. Let's see what it looks like. I will rinse this out before the end. That is some really bright red material. I do wish in their description or on their website they did tell you where they're mining this from, in a general location obviously. But let's listen to some music. Oh, almost forgot the magnet. Let's check it for any black sands or any magnetite. I'm really excited for this one, so. Some magnetite. It's red now. It probably won't be after it hits some water, but a little bit. And again, that was some chunkier magnetite. So we'll have to see when we get down to the finer stuff. And it seems to be a lot of smaller classification stuff here. But let's listen to some music and classify this down now. Okay, all done classifying, and as you can see, the vast majority of this material is in the -40, and then it kind of works its way up with very little in the +10. Now, I did see gold in this classification, as well as this one, so I'm just hoping I find some gold in this -40. I am guaranteed 2 grams again, and the only way to find out where exactly all the gold is to pan it out. So let's go get some water, pan this out, and see how fast it turns my water red. So have my pan, have my water, have all my LifeWGold's Paydirt here, and let's get started with the +10 and with some more music. Well, finished panning everything out as you saw, and that was much easier than I thought it would be, but we will get into that in a minute. For now, let's just show you the gold I found. In the plus 10, I found a lot of gold, much more than I thought I would, probably 10 to 12 pieces in there. So really happy about that. Always good to find plus 10 gold. And there are some really nice looking pieces in there. In the minus 10 plus 20, even more gold. Nice chunky gold. In the minus 20 plus 40, even more gold. Not as chunky as the other stuff, but again, really nice pile of gold. Probably 25, 30 pieces in there. And last but not least, in the minus 40, nothing. Not even one little piece in there. So that was kind of disappointing. For all that material, I was really hoping to find some gold in the minus 40, but I didn't. So now let's just turn on the scale and weigh this up. I'm going to weigh up the bigger picker first just to see. 1/4 gram. So there, add the rest of it and see what we got in the plus 10. 1.060. And again, I was guaranteed 1 gram of gold in this bag, and I had them add a 2nd gram of gold, so I should get 2 grams of gold. Minus 10 plus 20, 0.540. And 0.435 in the minus 20 plus 40. So let's just add it all up. $2.035 grams. And now let's talk about how difficult it was to get that gold out of the dirt. Now, for difficulty for the LifeWGold Paydirt, this stuff was much easier than I thought it would be. I thought it would be very, very cloudy, and while it was cloudy, because there was no really fine gold, it made it pretty easy to find this gold. The only thing that was really difficult about this is the fact that this gold has a reddish hue to it due to it being in a very red Paydirt. So that did make it a little bit difficult seeing it sometimes, but other than that, it was pretty easy stuff to go through. For a beginner panner, I'm going to give this a medium just because the gold is a darker gold and it is a little bit of cloudy material. But for an advanced or expert panner, this stuff is pretty easy to go through. So now let's get to the ROI and the review. All right. Finished calculating my ROI, writing up my review, and let's get right to it. This again was from LifeWGold.com, an Australian seller. It was their 1 gram bag with 1 gram extra added, so it was guaranteed 2 grams of gold. Its cost was $188.50 AUD, or $145.24. Now, this company does state they will ship to the United States, and when my secret shopper purchased this Paydirt, it was available to purchase and ship overseas through their website, but now you must email them first. So I will tell you the shipping cost to the United States to my secret shopper, and that was $26.58 in USD. So the total cost for this right here was $171.72. But because I am not calculating into shipping any of the Australian Paydirts, I am going to go with just the cost of $145.24. Now the gold I recovered right here, 2.035 grams. Gold spot on the day that this was received was $60.49, making this gold's value worth $123.10, making my ROI 84.76%, or on my scale, an 8.5. So extremely happy with that. And I will even say, if you calculate into the shipping to the United States, the ROI would have been 71.69%. So an over 70% ROI for an Australian Paydirt being shipped to the United States. I could take that any day of the week. I am extremely happy with this Paydirt. I think this was a great deal. Now for fun factor, I wanted to drop this a little bit because it did not have any gold in the -40. But I also wanted to bump it up because the ROI was so good and it was so surprising. And the gold is so chunky, so beautiful. But I am going to keep it exactly where the ROI is at an 8.5. Now for Paydirt description, I'm giving them a 6. It's a basic description. It tells you a little bit about the Paydirt, but it could definitely use some more information. For quantity and packaging, they're getting a 9, 10 for quantity because it was over the 400 grams stated, and an 8 for the coffee bag. For customer service and shipping, they're getting a 10. The customer service was excellent. They were one of the fastest people to reply to one of my dummy email accounts, and they were also the fastest Paydirt that shipped from Australia to the United States by far. So really happy with their customer service and shipping, really happy with their gold, really happy with their fun factor. So total score for LifeWGold's 1 gram bag with 1 gram of gold extra added is an 8.4. So really good score. A great score. And if I was to buy Australian Paydirt again, this is definitely the company I'd go to. Unfortunately, there is a little bit of bad news. I just checked their website, and I actually checked it 2 days ago, and this bag was still available, but you were not able to add extra gold to it. But the 1 gram was still available. But they have since changed to 2 different bags, a small bag and a medium bag with no guaranteed gold. So you might want to email them to see. The prices are a little bit different. I believe the medium bag, which is supposed to have chunkier gold in it, is slightly more expensive than what I would have paid for a 1 gram bag. So I am just assuming it will have 1 gram of gold, but you might want to email them, get some more information, and maybe ask them to put the 1 gram bag back because you saw this review and that's the bag you want. So overall, really good company. I really enjoyed this Paydirt. I'm so glad I saved this for last because this definitely made up for any of the other Paydirts I was unhappy with. I really enjoyed this one. Now all that's left is to flash up the score and give away a 24 karat gold-plated dime. So let's just flash up the score right here. Now for today's 24 karat gold-plated dime winner, that's going to go to Ciro Musi. So I'm guessing I'm pronouncing your name right, but I'm probably butchering it up. But you know who you are, so make sure you email me so I can send this off to you. And to everyone else, thanks for watching. Happy panning, and if you're not already a subscriber, make sure you hit the subscribe button below.